Game of Thrones Season 6. Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 6, titled The Old Gods and the New. And this episode is one of those contradictions from what I thought of the previous episode, Episode 5, where I felt like nothing was really happening instead of like little things now again. This one has a lot of shit happening. I mean, really insane things. I mean, like the opening, like the first like 10 minutes of having a Lovegood entering into the Starks castle and its people and its village, a person that they treated as their own, is saying like, this is my kingdom, this is mine, and anyone, and this man gets his head chopped off because he spat on me. And it felt like I won't be shocked. Like, the true reason he's acting this way is just he wants his father's approval. But the way he's doing it is unforgiving. It's just this. Like, I can't wait to see, Wobb's Stark's reaction. Like not reaction because he knows about the reaction, but he knows what's happening. But like face to face, like for me that is intriguing. That is engaging. That for me personally, I'm like, I can't wait because if it's a sword fight, if one dies and whatever happens, it's gonna be good television. Now, of course, we got the second insane stuff is that Joffrey and Cersei and Lannister and Sansa, all of them are just having a city gathering, and then the villagers come along and say, "Where's our food? Money? We're starving here." And they're just passing by. And then the village, understandably, they're hungry, they're starving, all that kind of stuff. They go insane and attack the king and its men and all that kind of stuff. And you're like, it's just the worst of the worst. I mean, seriously. I mean, like, the moment the villagers start to tear the guy's arm off, like, ripping him apart, like, grabbing the arms and saying, "Yeah!" I was like, what the? That's all? Like, it is one of those, like, you feel the claustrophobic. You see what is happening to our characters. Even a character like Joffrey, who we know is a despicable little shit. I mean, really, let's be honest. But, I mean, like, I love the part after, like, he's freaking out. He's he's freaking out. Joffrey's freaking out. He says, "I'm going to kill all of them." And then Tyrion is like, "Yeah, that's why. Like, anyone who pisses you off, like, you just go and chop their head off. Like, well, that's really a smart move." It's like, and smacks him and says, "You actually no king." Yeah. What am I gonna do? Chop my hand off because of it? Like, it doesn't. He doesn't find any logical sense. And here's the thing, Joffrey, like, the moment where he says, like, it's okay to cry, like, his future wife is saying, like, it's okay to cry, it's all right, because he's at a funeral, and it's like, kings don't cry. Where's your brother, king? Kings don't cry. And you're like, this guy is, I can't wait till what happens. I mean, really, at least in the season, I'm curious what happens. And then you got the Daenerys stuff, and the Daenerys stuff is just, here's the thing: the Daenerys stuff in a nutshell, except the, where my dragon scene, which like, clearly it's the guy who, the overweight one out of the 13, because he's basically, he knows about the dragons, and he trades the greatest price. and of course he's going to get the prize because I feel like the dragons are going to burn him alive. Like he's going to like, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. But the best way to explain this episode insane, and the only criticism I have with this episode is Jon Snow. This episode kind of makes me realize I don't think Jon Snow is that interesting or that fascinating of a character. He feels too vanilla. He feels too square, too it's just he kind of goes blah, and his story is just like walking. It's Lord of the Rings. He just walks to the location, and for me, that's not engaging. For me, the Joffrey story is engaging. The Stark storyline is interesting, and also the Daenerys story is interesting.